My god, look at the chains. Can I just like grab these three and yank them? Hello and welcome to In My Orbit. This is a chat sim / dating sim in which you meet three deities named Jupiter, Mars, and Mercury when a mysterious chat sim dating app installs itself onto your computer after your employer has abandoned you in space. Let's get started. What is your name? Yinny. What do you go by? She, her. This is the 17,000 log or something of Communications Officer Yinny. It's my 5th anniversary of being on the SS Voyager, and my vibrator just died. Can I not charge it? I'm giving it a proper send-off at 0700 hours. Gonna give it a proper funeral like it deserves. It got me through so much on this godforsaken vessel. The stress was incalculable, and I had Buzz from reputable adult toy retailer Lightyear to see me through. I haven't had contact with home for about a year now. Last resupply was whenever they came to collect Junie's corpse, which was I think 2 years ago. I still have about a year or so worth of oxygen, even less in rations. But worse than that, I can feel the edges of my sanity fraying. Having someone to talk to, having someone simply respond was an absolute godsend. More than the vibrator even. They still haven't replaced her. Junie, I mean, not the vibrator. No word of when the next restock will be or when my duties end. Speaking of duties, I hit the button that opens communications to the vast void of space. Hello? Anybody out there? We got any advanced civilizations that can fix a vibrator? Or better yet, someone to talk to? Got any hot aliens out there who'll help me out? Anybody? Don't all speak up at once. The only sounds are the ambient creaking of the ship and the evenly timed hisses of oxygen pumping into the room. The sound of laughter adds to the relative silence. I'm only distantly aware that it's my own. Woo, sorry about that, dear listeners. I'm losing it a bit here. Not that there are any listeners out there. Oh, Yinny, you should go do this program for Space Corp. You got the qualifications. Be part of the crew that discovers aliens. What a crock of shit. Ah, crap. Prometheus Corp, bringing the fire of mankind across the cosmos. I remember being a little kid looking at the big Prometheus Corp posters on the walls of the subway near my home, the glittering stars calling to me, begging me to listen to their secrets. I knew at that moment that I wanted to be in space exploration. Prometheus Corporation is the premier space exploration company. It used to be a small auxiliary company creating the parts to assist in government space exploration. Engine parts, life support systems, that kind of thing. And then, out of what seemed like nowhere, Prometheus Corp made the first manned mission to Mars. From there, Prometheus has been expanding humanity's reach beyond our humble skies, all thanks to their patented Promantha technology. Discover the secrets of universe and unite the cosmos. They completely commercialize the space sector. Tours of Neptune, terraforming on the moon, you name it, Prometheus has probably done it. And that's why I signed up to join their exploration team to explore deep space and discover those secrets the stars whispered to me all those years ago. I ignored everything for this. I poured my heart and soul into pursuing this job. No parties, no holidays, no dates. All so I could be here, alone with dwindling supplies, light years away from another living soul, and now I can't get in contact with Earth. I feel the space closing in around me as I try and control my breathing and not break down over the realization that I'm gonna die alone, a virgin in the middle of space, and no one's gonna know or care. I'm not gonna spend my final moments just crying and going batshit insane. No, I'm gonna go see if my webtoon's updated and give my vibrator and send off. Then maybe see if I can build another one so I can go out with a bang. I sigh, turning off the communications array. Just as I'm getting ready to open the webtoon site, the incoming signal light flashes on the console. What? I stare at the blinking red light. That's not the way I normally get messages from Earth. Space Corp has a special radio signature that goes through a different relay in that console. I turn to look. It's dark. Is this coming from another ship? Someone who could help? I scramble to hit the button as my survival instincts surge within me. Every bone, every muscle, every hair on my body feels taut with the hope that I won't die alone on this ship. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is the SS Voyager, Prometheus designation number 8008135, declaring an emergency. We are in immediate need of rescue. I repeat, this is the SS Voyager. Ow! I shout in agony as an ear-piercing tone comes through the other end. It feels like it shoots through my head and tears up the floorboards of my brain. I wince, jerking my head back. The sudden movement sends me tumbling from my chair, jostling my headphones off my head. They fall to the floor with a loud clatter. My butt hits the floor and my head spins wildly. Struggling to not throw up, I clutch my head, but my vision's still spinning. Wait, why did that sound taste? I lick the inside of my cheek experimentally. Yup, bubblegum. What the hell kind of feedback? I shake my head a few times and grab my headphones to try again. When I sit back down in my chair, I look up. There's a giant pop-up covering the screen next to the console. Ooh, Hot single deities online now in your area. Download the app online. 420 parsecs away. Last online 911 years. Online 69 parsecs away. Where's the company logo? Where the company's logo should have been in the middle of the display is an ad. That shouldn't be possible. Even when browsing the web, the company's ad blocker is top-notch, so what the hell am I looking at here? Are you looking for a steamy romance? A passionate hookup? Look no further. Try these hot single deities in your orbit on new dating app Hermes. Click here to sign up. I must be hallucinating. The words seem to swim in my vision, like trying to read something in a dream. I blink a few times, but when I tear my eyes away from the distracting pop-up, I see the incoming communication button has stopped flashing. Maybe we can just have all three of them. What's an extra thing? If it's not an Eiffel Tower, then what is it? A tripod and I'm the camera mounted on top? I miss my chance. Dread creeps up in me, my breath stuttering and hot tears threatening to fall. I grip the console, blinking them back. I force myself to sit. I don't even remember standing and take a deep, shaky breath. Once I bite back the panic, I look at the console again. The pop-up is still there. Bright, gaudy text glaring at me, illuminating the whole control room with multicolored glow. What a bizarre, ugly ad. I wonder if it's even for a webtoon or an AI chatbot. But how the hell is it even appearing on the station's controls? Sure, those webtoon sites are full of garbage clickbait, but maybe it's a prank from another ship. Either way, I definitely shouldn't touch it. Who knows what a virus could do to the station's controls? I click it. Good job, Yinny. Whoops. Okay, fine. If I'm being honest, I'm desperate here. For someone to talk to, for help, for anything. If this is bogus, then I can just ignore it and let whatever stupid malware speed up my inevitable end and go back to having a funeral for my vibrator and pretending that everything's fine until I finally game over. The app instantly starts downloading onto the station's hard drive. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, not on the computer, please no! I search desperately for some kind of escape button to stop the download. While the progress bar slowly creeps along, I start frantically tapping at the screen, doing just about everything except pull the plug on the whole station. To no avail. The bar reaches 100%, and then the screen goes black. My heart sinks to my stomach as the power in the station flutters momentarily. Oh my god. I'm gonna die because I clicked on a horny pop-up ad. The MC is very funny. I really like them. Suddenly, it illuminates again and a cute, cheerful-looking chat app prompts me for a screen name. Test. Lead Hacksaws. Your main DILF 69. Red Rum, aka Murder. Oh my god, he's edgy, huh? I like murder. Testy test. Wee! Hello? What? Hello? I mean, hi. Hey. What's up? You a hacker or something? This app is in beta, sorry. You should be patient and wait for the official release. Say goodbye, Mr. Hacker. Wait, please don't ban me. Are you not a hacker? Hacker chat begging me for forgiveness? Oh yeah, I get why Mars is into the begging thing. Mars is into begging? I'm into begging too. Hey Mars. How you doing? Anyway, no can do. I'm tracing your IP to your location right now. Are you in the boonies or something? I see. I have committed a mess up. I accidentally sent the app data into deep space. Maybe you can come into my deep space later too, if you know what I mean. Blair? My bad for calling you a hacker. Please forgive me. But then, wait a minute. Who are you? I'm the captain and communications specialist aboard the SS Voyager. Is this a prank? Voyager? That sounds Gaian. Not like from this sector. Wait. Don't tell me you're human. Holy shit, you're a human. We haven't seen you guys since that one dude with the cross. Messed up, by the way. The one dude with the cross? You guys figured out deep space travel. When did that happen? Never mind. Hold that answer. I gotta get the boys in on this. What do you mean the boys? Hello? You've been added to the chat. Your main DILF 69 has joined the chat. Hello? Shut the hell up, Mercury. Hello? Where's the human? These hands are just too small for my big, beautiful hands. Oh no! Not daddy's big, beautiful hands. Whatever is this kitten to do? I've never been so flaccid in my life. This is so funny. Red Room has joined the chat. Red Room is like my type. We're seeing a dark-haired man whose name is Murder backwards. Oh, that's so me. Hello. Shut up, Mercury. Hello. Oh, look at that. Little Red has stuck his head out of his shell. And what's with that edgy-ass name? You're just picking on Mars because you can't spell. I can leave. No! You missed the human! And I'm supposed to care because... But this one's in deep space. Like, they barely just figured out concrete the last time we saw them. Go on. Say something. Someone please help, I don't want to die a virgin. Oh.
good.
What? Is it because I'm begging? So like Mars is like really, really into it?
Oh.
He immediately sent me a picture of him and his boobs.
Don't worry, babe. I think I can take care of that for you. If you want.
Winky face.
You've activated his sleeper agent phase.
Jupiter.
Your place or mine?
I'm not picky.
Jupiter. Because I got the perfect seat for you right here, babe.
Oh really? You're just in luck. I'm the type of person that likes to ride front row.
Oh, gross.
Jupiter.
What?
Let me tell you what I know first.
Damn.
Horny ass.
I'm just filling the needs of our constituents. Is that what you're calling it these days?
Not our constituent. Listen. So, we know I've been on Developing Hermes, right? The dating app we're chatting on.
Yes. Sure.
Not even a little bit. So, I was trying to send the app to my private server on the moon, but I think I missed and sent it into deep space, which normally it wouldn't stick to anything foreign.
What do you mean by foreign?
Not our technology. Alien. Other than ours. The opposite of homegrown.
Alright, I get it. Continue.
But it's stuck to the ship all the way out in the boonies. But I've sent several relays and diagnostics on their space vessel. None of them match with any of the serial numbers we have in that quadrant of space.
Could it be a spy from Othras? Someone gone rogue? God, I hope so.
Mars is so into anarchy. Stop stroking your sword in chat.
Die.
You'd miss me, Marzi.
You'd miss me too, Marzi. Ugh, don't call me that, Jupiter. It gives me the creeps when you say it. Who'd buy your...
What? What the hell is this?
Who'd buy your coochie cumber gachas or whatever as soon as they release new stuff? Cutie cumber? Excuse you? And I figure something out.
Coochie cumber? Anyway, I don't think it's one of our ships or any of our neighbors. I made sure to rule that out. But there's something on that vessel or something about the way it's built that's too similar to our tech. That only makes sense if we've been there before. Get it? If this isn't a joke, I'm from Earth? See?
Wow.
Wait. You guys are actual aliens. Why can't I understand you? Why can you understand me? Why are you guys named after planets? Eh?
Good question. Well, dear leader, do you feel like answering the human? We've been to Earth before, that's why you can understand us. We're the beings who inspired your gods.
What? Which gods?
I see you did not inherit the critical thinking characteristic of your ancestors.
Oh, I love him. Look at him insult me. Ozzy.
I am known as Zeus to someone.
Oh, that explains why he's so horny.
I am known as Zeus to some on your planet. Mars there is Aries and Mercury is Hermes.
Oh, I love Aries. Hey, what's up? I can't believe this. The messaging app keeps dinging as more messages come in. I push away from the console and drag a hand down my face. I wonder if I look dumbfounded as I feel. If this is a prank, no. I still haven't let go of that idea yet, thank you very much. These guys are seriously committed to it. I breathe out and my eyes glaze over. Not really looking at anything. The first alien contact, or if Jupiter is telling the truth. The second, maybe I've gone crazy. Is this all in my head? Am I that far gone? I look at my beloved vibrator, my dear Buzz, from reputable adult toy retailer Lightyear, laying dead in the box it came in. He seemed to talk to me from the great beyond. You should verify their claims, Yini herdsman. You're a highly trained communications officer. You have a degree in this. I believe in you. Wait, I am a highly trained communications officer. I do have a degree in this. My humble gratitude, O sweet prince. Thine kind words have filled this one with a sense of purpose, just like how one of the other three gods that I'm talking to will fill me later. How I pine for the nights we once dost shared betwixt ragged sheets of mine. I say aloud to my dead vibrator. Yeah, I'm actually losing it. The messages are still pinging from the app.
I know. It's a lot to meet the god of thunder in the flesh.
Can I see your other flesh?
We're in a text-based format. Shut up, you know what I mean. You meant that you're a big ignoramus. I swear to me, if it wasn't for the fact that you're my lead general, I'd slap the red out of your hair.
Slap the red out of your hair? Maybe another reason as to why I like Mars so much is because he's kind of got the blade hair color going.
You're very welcome to try. Heart emoji.
Did you just type heart emoji?
Emojis are for kids.
But you use cutie cumber emotes.
Those are art. Only Cutie Cumber truly understands me.
I love Mars so much. And he's got a collar on.
Only Cutie Cumber could properly convey my emotions through the form of text. Anyways, human, I think your ability to speak our language is due to the app.
Oh, yes. This is a dating app. Made for this side of the galaxy. Made at the behest of the horniest man this side of the galaxy.
Huh?
Nothing. It's got a state-of-the-art translation system for all beings who agree to the terms of service. Because it does hijack your brain. Just a little. It's very cool stuff, so like, spare us. Okay, next time then. Do you have any more questions for us? Where'd they go?
Maybe they died.
That's awful. Don't say that.
Human.
Hey, Yinny. Sorry, 1 second. This is a lot to take in. Yeah, I'm sure they are a lot to take in, if you know what I mean. I was just throwing a funeral for my vibrator, Buzz.
Hey, yo.
I'm just processing.
Who the hell does that?
Yeah, they can wait. I have a very expensive degree to use. Now, if I could just figure out where that massive feedback signal came from. Aha, I got it. I run a series of diagnostics and pass the signal through Prometheus patented AI. By pinging the ships that might be nearby, I'm able to knock out a few possibilities of where exactly the initial signal for the Hermes app came from. And that was in a currently uninhabited area of deep space. The signal is coming from one of the exoplanets, designation Kepler 540. The signature though, these sigma wave readings are unlike anything I've ever seen before. I sit back in my chair staring at the screen in shock. Aliens. Real aliens. And they said that they inspired the old Greco-Roman gods. Just how much of their influence did the world take on because of them? I swipe my hand down my face and bite my lip, worrying it between my teeth. I should call the corporate office, shouldn't I? I should at least send the hail. This is exactly what we've been out here searching for after all. Right, yeah. Here I go. I reach for the communications panel again and open a direct channel to Earth. Then, I take a deep breath and begin to speak. This is Officer Yinny Herdsman aboard the SS Voyager. I'm calling to make a report. The line crackles a static. It feels like I'm holding my breath as I wait to hear back from headquarters. I stand, leaning my weight into the panel and bracing myself on one hand. I make contact. Before I can finish, a woman's professional-sounding voice interrupts. One moment while I transfer your call. Decades-old jazz music plays over the comms relay as I'm put on hold. Oh, why is it that even in space I can't escape the horrors of the corporate customer service department? I sigh, slouching back into my chair. I glance once more over at the Hermes app. Jupiter and Mars are arguing about something and Mercury is trying his best to mediate. I mumble under my breath. Dorks. Maybe it's because I've been here alone for so long, but I can't help but smile as I read their back and forth. I'm still on hold with the operator, my hands wander back to the keyboard. Hey, I'm back.
That's why I told you that you shouldn't just spend all your money on cucumber gacha or whatever the hell it's called. And last time, old man, they're called cutie cumbers. Insult cutie cumber again, I will bring to bear the entire might of the cosmos above your head. Try it, asshole. I'll send you back home crying to your stupid collection.
Anyways... Welcome back! Actually, we've been calling you the human this whole time, so what should we call you? Oh, it's Yinny. What's cutie cumber?
Uh-oh.
You got them started.
Cutie cumber is the greatest thing in existence, period. End of story. Look at her.
Oh, that is actually quite cute. It's an Ornis character. They have a line of capsule gacha that Mars is unhealthily obsessed with.
Try again.
That Mars is absolutely insane about. He's very normal about cutie cumber. Please don't hurt me.
He got you scared. It is my ardent hope that everyone will recognize how cute cutie cumber is, and you will all bow down before her. I'm not bowing down to a sea slug. You will, if I make you.
I'll bow down. I'll bow down to you, Mars. You don't even have to make me. I'll do it right now. Niels.
Try it, little man.
Do they always bicker like this? Yeah. Worse when we were younger, actually. They used to actually mean it when they said, I'm gonna kill you.
I am gonna kill you. I swear to me. That's my line. Your line is, sorry, I can't pay the child support this month.
Oh, God.
I pay my child support, what the hell? Don't make me look bad in front of the human.
Oh.
Look bad? Like how you brought STDs to Olympia because you kept sleeping with the humans?
He what? And a whoop.
I was drunk and everyone was hitting on me. Okay, petri dish.
Petri dish. Oh my God.
Oh, we should have sent you back to the moon, you skinny little asshole.
Rip each other's dicks off. Oh, Mars was from the moon before he came here. Took quite a while for them to warm up to each other. Oh, cool. Here they go again. Sorry, I gotta go again. The Hermes app continues to ping as Jupiter and Mars hurl insults back and forth at each other. Petri dish. The old jazz music stops and I hear ringing. Finally off hold, the voice on the other end is just as professional sounding as the last and very curt. You have reached the legal offices at Prometheus. How can we help you? Legal office? Sorry, I must have been connected to the wrong department. I was looking for mission management. I can hear my own voice straining harshly with desperation. I have news about contact with extraterrestrials. He doesn't seem to listen and completely speaks over me. Let me just pull up your case number. Oh, I know who this is. You're Yinny Herdsman on the Voyager station. The voice on the other end was smooth and masculine.
Performatively kind. Something about it sent an ominous shiver down my back.
Yes, that's correct.
So here's the thing, Miss Hardman. The company has actually listed your station as redundant.
Redundant?
Obsolete. Not needed. Dare I say, lost cause.
What? But
the lawyer speaks over my protest, fueling my mounting anger. You see, we've been hemorrhaging funds with the exploration programs. Our brilliant and amazing CEO asked us to find ways to allocate our resources to projects that really matter. Which means cutting back on personnel, so to speak. Just your typical routine program revisions, etc, etc.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, well, hopefully not for too long. Effective immediately, we're terminating your contract. Which means we'll also be ceasing life support.
Ceasing life support?
And paying the life insurance and residual salary to the relevant beneficiaries, which are listed as, let's see here. Ooh, no one. Unfortunately, that means we'll be retaining the funds. Thank you so much for your service. We hope you have a lovely rest of your day.
Insist. Wait, I've completed the mission. I found evidence of alien life.
Oh, please, Miss Hertzman. Desperation is never a good look.
I'm serious. They call themselves Olympians. They said they inspired the Greco-Roman gods on Earth.
Did you just come up with that? Well, you certainly have an active imagination, I'll give you that.
You should consider taking up improv, but sir, I can hear someone entering the room and the squeal of a chair hastily being pushed back. There's a moment of silence before a request for a hologram call comes through.
The signal is a bit bad this far out, so the sound fuzzes terribly, but I recognize the voice the second he speaks. Hello there, darling.
Preston Reeves? Oh my god, Preston Reeves? Even his name sounds like nepotism and capitalism. Sir, I scramble into a rigid salute. That's Preston Reeves, the CEO and commanding officer of Prometheus. Mr. Bossman himself. His voice is smooth and warm like honey. I can hear the sleazy smile in the way he speaks, even if I can't see much.
Now, none of that. At ease, my friend. Call me Preston.
No. Yes, sir. Preston?
There you go. Easy does it.
Relax.
He makes a petty motion with his hands. Now.
He claps his hands as he says it, snapping me to attention all over again. I can't help the reflex.
My good man here tells me you made contact. These extraterrestrials claim to be... what now?
Olympians. Preston. They said they were the inspiration for the Greco-Roman deities.
Fascinating. And how are you communicating with them?
I don't really understand how. They said it had to do with their tech being able to hijack our brains or something.
Did they say anything else?
I try to recall the conversation I had with the aliens earlier, grasping my chin thoughtfully. They said that the message wasn't meant for me, or well, that the communication was somehow drawn to me. That something about the way our ship was built made it so that they could communicate with us. Preston lets out a sound somewhere between a satisfied sigh and a giggle. His shoulders in the hologram look like they're shaking. Is he laughing?
Oh, Yinny, you have no idea how happy it makes me to hear that. No idea.
He is actually laughing. Really laughing. No question, it bubbles out of him maniacally, like a kid who got his hands on his parents' credit card. Sir?
Preston. Remember? Listen, you done such a good job for us, Yinny.
I see Mr. Reeves' hologram point to someone off screen.
You there, reinstate that contract stat. And get someone to restock the supplies on the Voyager while you're at it. We can't have our best worker go hungry now, can we?
I assume that the lawyer begins to protest, because Mr. Reeves waves his hand dismissively at them, stopping them in their tracks.
I don't care how or what it costs, just do it. I want water and oxygen for them as well. Light speed, faster than light speed even.
There's a disgruntled sigh and then the scuffle of a pen across paper, as Mr. Reeves barks orders at them and they rush to comply. Are those papers flying in the background? Is that person crawling?
Oh, and one more thing, darling.
Mr. Reeves begins snapping his finger at the retreating lawyer, calling him like a dog.
Tell the couriers to get them the good rations. At least a couple months' supply. I'm sure Yinny here has only had hardtack for a little while.
Years, actually. Literal years. I don't trust them either. Never trust a CEO. But I don't say it aloud. Relief washes over me in waves and my legs wiggle like jelly. All the tension I've been holding for so long leaves me all at once and my knees buckle. My butt plops back into my chair, and I try to calm my ragged breathing. Mr. Reeves just saved my life just like that. If it was that easy, couldn't he have done that the whole time? No. Don't bite the gift horse's hand. Hoof? Or wait, is it the camel's mouth? Don't look at the horse that feeds you. Never mind. Thank you, Preston. I say brightly. Reeves isn't facing me, still commanding his underlings, but I can hear that smile again.
Of course, you're such a valued member of this company.
He whirls around with a flourish to face me again, leaning into the hologram.
And you should be treated as such. Is there anything else that you want from Earth? Candy? A book? You name it. We can make it happen.
My vibrator? Can I have my vibrator back?
Oh, lonely are we? Are the cold nights out there in the vastness of space getting to you? Don't worry, darling, I completely understand. I never travel far if I can't get a hold of my fully autonomous AI partner, Steve. You would not believe the electrical bills I've racked up. Whew.
Ew, don't tell me that. He says we're a valued member of the company, and yet he was about to leave us to die. But we found something valuable and now he wants to keep us? No, I don't want your help. I'm spacing myself right now. I'm dying right now. Mr. Reeves is staring at me. I can't even tell without being able to clearly see his features. It goes on for far too long. The silence stretches unendingly. I fidget, sitting up straighter in my chair while he leans back in his, knitting his fingers together in his lap.
Now, precious. I hope you can appreciate the time I took to speak with you here today.
I do. I appreciate it very much. It means so much to be the first person to discover aliens. I've always dreamed of...
Darling, I need you to do something for me.
Ah, shit. Here we go. He curtly cuts me off. The warmth that was there just a moment ago having evaporated in an instant.
I want you to stay in contact with these Olympians for me. Gather as much information as you can. Gain their trust. We'll be making contact soon and we want you to be our ambassador. What with you being a communications officer and all, I'm sure you can swing it. What do you say to that, huh?
An ambassador, sir? Me? I don't know if I can... Mr. Reeves cuts me off again with an annoyed click of his tongue. It stuns me into silence and leaves no room for polite conversation.
I don't think you have a choice, dear.
He delivers the implicit threat with ice-cold clarity. Meeting his eyes even through the distorted hologram feels like looking down at the jaws of a starved predator. With my metaphorical back to the wall, I feel the cold sweat dripping down my spine. Mr. Reeves finally breaks eye contact to look at his watch, and I let out the breath I didn't realize I was holding. Suddenly, all warm honey again, he says.
Sorry, darling, I must cut this little...
I never know how to pronounce this.
I must cut this little conversation short. Didi calls.
Didi.
Well, I'll trust you do as I've said for me, won't you, dear? Kisses.
The call ends, leaving me with a vague sense of dread. I was so elated to learn that they'd be sending me more supplies, but I'm not so sure about this mission he's tasked me with. Earn their trust. I lean back, looking up at the ever-changing metal ceiling. A diplomat, huh? Little old me. I look over at the screen where the app sits open, less active than before. Mars and Jupiter must have stopped fighting. So much for a distraction. A heavy sigh leaves my chest as I drag a hand over my face. I barely spoke to anyone in school. Hell, I could barely hold a conversation with Judy when she was here. Mr. Reeves' words float back to the surface of my mind like a circling shark.
I don't think you have a choice.
I chew my lip. I don't think so either. Never mind. I can't be alone with these thoughts right now. I'll message. I want to talk to Mars. Like, we'll talk to all of them, but I want to talk to Mars. Mars seems interesting to say the least, if not a little intimidating, so I message him privately. Hey Mars!
Helloyinny, how are you?
Hey, my username. I'm good. I wanted to chat actually.
I did too.
Oh, a video call? I'm not ready for this. Ring, ring, ring. Oh no! Wait, he's hot! Oh no! His glasses and like his yellow and black outfit is giving me like kind of like Cyclops Scott Summers vibes for some reason. But oh no, I was not ready to see this man. The man that pops up on my screen is dressed like he thinks he's invented being cool. Considering these guys' previous visit to Earth, maybe he actually did. Wearing leather and spikes had to come from somewhere.
Helloyinny, if that is your real name.
What? Of course it's my real name.
Likely story. Exactly the sort of thing a person whose real name wasn't Yinny would say.
So edgy, I love him.
Hello? Hello. I've already said hello. I believe we moved on from that. Anyways, back to the matter at hand. Who are you, really?
What kind of question is that? I'm me, Yinny. We've been talking in the group chat.
And just who was Yinny? Are you truly a human? Or are you actually a titan in disguise pretending to be human to get into our good graces? Just so you can strike when we least expect it.
I can't believe you figured me out so quickly.
Huh? A true titan would never give up that information so easily.
This guy can't be serious. Why are you so obsessed with me being a titan anyway? Is it really so hard to believe I'm a human?
It's happened before, several times.
So you get catfished often?
What? No, nobody would dare.
He's been catfished often. My god, look at the chains. Can I just like grab these three and like yank them? Well,
it's true.
Doesn't sound like it.
I don't even... Never mind.
Don't even what?
Don't worry about it.
He seems cagey, like a cautious animal. I choose not to press him on the matter. I get the impression that he doesn't open up easily.
Anyways, in my line of work, you can never be too careful.
Your line of work?
Oh, you know, killing people.
Is he smiling? That's so hot. That's so hot, guys. That's so sexy. What? Killing people?
What? Did you think the God of War would be influenced by someone who believes in the power of friendship and love? You should have expected this much.
Well, are you like a master assassin or something? Mars scoffs. Oh, I love his piercings.
Please, if I'm gonna kill somebody, I'm gonna make sure everybody knows about it. I'm proud of my work. No, I'm the right arm.
I look at him confused and he sucks his teeth in annoyance.
Supreme General.
I try not to look dumbfounded as I feel. Surely he's joking. Is that why you said you hoped I was a spy from Othras? In the group chat?
Yes.
He's really not joking. But why would you want me to be a Titan spy?
Because then I would finally have an excuse to actually get out there on the ground again. Because of diplomacy or negotiations, or because we need that moon for the planet to survive, or because whichever reason the council comes up with, the war has become a complete farce. All of it at this point is the galaxy's biggest gun competition. I want to actually fight the people that we're supposedly fighting.
I mean, isn't that a good thing? You know, citizens' loved ones not dying in the war and all that.
I would gladly fight this war on my own, even if we had no soldiers to speak of. The only way to really end a war, Yinny, is to fight it.
But
don't. I don't want to argue about this right now. I do enough of that at work.
Ring ring. A phone rings coming from Mars's room.
Sorry, I have to take this call. We'll talk about this later.
The call hangs up. I have a feeling it didn't go very well. I wonder who I should talk to next. I'll talk to Mercury. Mercury seems like the friendliest of the bunch, so I send him a message. Hey, can we talk? Oh, well? You want to talk to me? What about? Oh, I want to get to know you better. Hey, do you? Mind if we video call then? I haven't seen a human in so long. I'm kind of curious to see if you guys have changed. Oh, well, sure. Kinda. Mercury has asked to video call. He's so cute. Look, he's wearing a crop top. Wow. Oh, he's adorable. Hiya. Oh, wow, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oops, sorry. I hope that doesn't make you uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine, and I'm pretty average, I think. That's average nowadays? Not to diss your ancestors, but like, whoa, that's a serious glow up to me. Okay, what about me? Am I what you thought aliens would look like? Mercury gestures to himself excitedly. I look him over. 2 arms, 10 fingers, 2 eyes and a nose. He's so cute. His waist is so small. The only really odd thing are the feathers in his shockingly purple hair and the otherworldly shimmer to his eyes. Oh, they are feathers. Those feathers. I can't tell if they're real or just for decoration. Not at all. We're actually pretty similar looking, aren't we? I wonder if we shared a cosmic ancestor, but that seems so unlikely, like 1 in a trillion kind of chance. If I ever make it back outside, maybe I'll run some diagnostics later if you want. If he ever makes it back outside, do they have neats in space? Alien neats? Would you let me take a DNA sample? The kissy face! What do you mean? If you ever feel like going outside. Oh, you don't really want to know, do you? It's kind of a bummer and a long story. Not excitedly. This is the kind of personal connection I was looking for. And I hate fishing for information. Give it to me. Not at all, please. Mercury takes a deep breath, running a hand through his hair and relaxing back in his chair before starting. Boy, how do I explain this to aliens? Okay, so I used to be an ambassador for my parents' government. I was something like a chancellor, I guess? You guys still have chancellors, right? That might be a loose equivalent, but anyway, I was a government official. Pretty high up there. I was meant to be the voice of the people. My planet has this moon called Othras, and it's been full of these people we call Titans. For as long as I can remember, we've been at war with them for some reason. For literal thousands of years. Whatever, not my call. Mercury shrugs dramatically, rolling his eyes. They're pretty cool. Big, huge guys. Ooh, big and huge. I was a liaison between us, so I was very important in brokering peace talks. The position was... He pauses, miming as if blowing away cigarette smoke. Not the best for me. But Jupiter just wanted to have me help him. Things were okay for a while. I fielded all the concerns of the citizens and brought them to Jupiter, which he'd listen to, but then do something completely different than what they asked. And I'm just a voice, right? I don't really have the power to make anything happen. I'm not the one making the decisions here. Like, don't shoot the messenger, right? After raising his voice at the memory, his tone suddenly gets very quiet. I almost had to strain to hear him. Everyone got so angry at me. They thought I wasn't speaking for them. I tried to tell them that I was, but Mercury looks like he's gonna cry, and I feel my heart move looking at him. He's about to cry, guys. Comfort him. The damage was done. I couldn't deal with it anymore. I quit. He's silent for a second. Eyes glazed over with us snapping back to attention. And that's that. I've been hiding away ever since. He gives me an apologetic half shrug. I just hope you don't think I'm super lame for wanting to stay inside. I just don't want people to be mad at me anymore. I really can't handle it. You're not weird, at least not for that. I'm not mad, but do you mind if I ask something? Shoot, I'm an open book. If you're so afraid of other people, then why make an app for dating? Isn't that super scary for you? Oh, that's a fun question. Super simple, and the real answer is because Jupiter told me to. Long-winded and even more answer is I love people. I love making connections and talking to people and hearing their stories. I mean, why do you think I took the Chancellor job in the first place? I made the app because if I can't see them out there, then at least I can talk to them here, on my terms. Or at least that's the goal. And dating, well, that's because I've been maybe just a little bit, wee bit, teensy tiny bit lonely. Just kidding, unless... He looks at me very seriously for a second before he breaks character, bursting into laughter at my reaction. The sound is pleasant to the ear. I almost don't want him to stop. In fact, it's been so nice just doing this with you. I like having you here. We should do it more often. I like that. Mercury beams at me brightly. I smile back, charmed by this energetic little alien. Then I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you lots. Just let me know if you have any more questions. Mars and Jupiter know I love to yap. He gives a cute wave and I hang up after our goodbyes. I wonder who I should talk to next. Jupiter. I'm curious about Jupiter since he seemed like the leader of the trio, so I slide into his DMs. Hey Jupiter, can we talk?
Oh, here to take me up on that seat I offered earlier?
I'll pass. Thank you though.
You're lost, babe. So, what do you need me for that you couldn't say in the public chat?
Wink. Did you just say wink? Winky face. Well anyway, I want to know a little more about you.
I know, not every day you meet someone akin to a god. Would you like to behold my majesty?
I'm sure I'll behold your majesty, alright? What size bra do you wear? Can I just hold my hands out so I can help him behold them? If you know what I mean? Because he's very well endowed. Your main Dill 69 has begun a video call. Ring ring. Oh my god. It's just out. It's just all out. Time to behold them. Hold your hands out, everybody. Suddenly, I'm staring face to face with a perky, hairy chest as Jupiter adjusts his webcam. When he finally sits back down, a large, muscled man. Oh, you hear that, guys? He's large. Takes up the majority of my screen. His top is, well, next to nothing as far as clothing goes, which explains my premium subscription view earlier. I can't rest my eyes anywhere on him without being drawn back to the center of his body.
Give yourself a moment to drink it all in. I can wait.
Oh, well, you're definitely big.
And you haven't even seen me naked yet.
Shut up. Jupiter smirks while I drag a hand down my face. This is gonna be a long conversation, I feel it in my bones. Jupiter laughs with what I can only assume are the myriad of facial expressions I made within the last few seconds. That's what she said.
Oh there, little human, let's not get too stressed out. I know your kind can die from that sort of thing. You can stare at my chest if you want, I won't mind.
I clear my throat, attempting to compose myself. Now that you mention it, you don't look that much different from the other humans on Earth. Your ears are a bit bigger and your tongue is purple.
Interested in my tongue?
Shut up. It's so annoying. He's very Zeus. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Jupiter laughs. It's a deep, hearty sound, like the distant rumble of a thunder. I begin to understand why they would associate him as a god of lightning. What made you stop by Earth in the first place? Jupiter appraises me, flicking his eyes up and down my body as he rubs his chin thoughtfully. Hey, what are you looking at? I squirm in my seat.
Ask me a different question.
I'm about to ask why, but Jupiter holds up a hand, stopping me before I start.
Not because I don't want to answer it, but I can't really remember the exact sequence of events. I was pretty sloshed.
You were...
sloshed. Drunk, inebriated, if you're a cop. I remember landing and not a lot else. Muzzy may have a proper recollection.
My god, Muzzy. Okay then, what about you? What's your whole deal?
Great topic, honestly. Let's see. I think your language doesn't have an equivalent phrase of what I am, but I'm the head of our government on Olympia. Been ruling for hundreds of thousands of slutty years.
He winks at me suggestively.
It's a hard job, keeping the titans at bay, keeping the people fed and happy, and then there's being a father. That's two jobs on its own. The crown weighs heavy, but someone's gotta do it. I was hoping Mercury would take over for me one day, but oh well.
Your father? It's somehow surprising and completely unexpected all the same. I suppose Mars did make a jab at him about child support.
Oh yeah, big time. I have a few kids grown already across the galaxy, but maybe only a few hundred years ago. I found out that I had a little girl. Her name is Nike and she's the cutest thing ever. Kid takes after her father something fierce. She gives all her retainers a run for their money. That's my little monster. Steals the heart right out of your chest.
He says smiling. His eyes crinkle up handsomely at the corners.
I'd show you pics, but I don't actually know how to pull them up while we're also talking like this, so ask me later. I'd be happy to share.
Maybe I want to suggest Mercury give him a talk about tech literacy.
So your turn. What about you? What's your whole deal? I'm curious about you specifically. What are you doing this far out in space?
Jupiter leans back in his chair, waiting for me to speak. I'm just your friendly neighborhood communications officer. I squeaked the words out. I'm not sure exactly how much I should be telling the aliens.
Alright, keep your secrets. I'm sure I can find a way to get them out of you.
He chuckles to himself, lowering his voice. A deep rumble that made me shiver as he spoke. His eyes glowed intensely. Are you about to say something perverted? His eyes seemed to see right through me, glowing intensely. I can't tell if that's an alien thing, or if he's just special, or if I'm hallucinating.
Just know, I keep me and mine safe.
I nod vigorously. Threat received. Very much understood. Jupiter holds my gaze for a moment longer before the smile returns onto his face.
Cute. Top 10 first calls of strangers for sure. I'll definitely be talking to you again, Yinny.
Top 10? Just how often does he do this kind of thing? Before I can respond, he quickly signs off the call and I'm left staring at myself on the video. I hang up. I stretch in my seat. I feel like I haven't moved for hours. That was a lot. My first video call with aliens. It was definitely strange, yet also somehow not. I guess chatting so much with them made things feel more familiar than I expected. I glanced over at my notes. Honestly, I got more information for corporate than I thought I would. I definitely need time to process this though. Everything has been changing so much recently. I'm not used to this much of a fast-paced work environment anymore. Ding! -1 resume points. How will I appeal to my corporate overlords now? Oh man, I'm delirious. Maybe I'm more tired than I thought. I pillow my head in my arms against the console. I'll get up in a second to go to bed properly. Let me just rest here for one more minute. One more. Bang, bang, bang. Wait, what's going on? I startle awake suddenly, nearly falling out of my chair with a jolt. Huh? I must have fallen asleep at the console last night after chatting with the guys.
Miss Hertzman, hello?
That's coming from inside. There's someone on the ship? How'd they get in? Who the hell?
Open up. Delivery from Prometheus Corporation. I need you to sign.
Right, the deal. The supplies. My reward for turning in the information about the Olympians, which I'm not gonna do. Pushing aside that lingering feeling of guilt once more, I pad out of my room to unlock the inner station doors and deactivate the airlock. The heavy metal doors spring open with a click and a loud hiss and reveal. Oh no! Why is the delivery man so hot? Oh my god! Wow! A man in a really cute company delivery outfit. Why are all our uniforms so stylish? I want him so bad, he's so cute. How did you override the docking permissions? Speaking of docking permissions, can I dock onto you?
Docking is pre-authorized for all Prometheus Corp craft. Shouldn't you know that?
Is that true? I honestly can't remember. Right, yeah, of course. It's, been a while. The guy raises an eyebrow and looks me up and down.
I can tell.
Excuse me? What does that mean? It's not like I don't have a mirror. I look fine, thank you very much.
Anyway, let's see here. I've got 365 units of compressed O2 capsules, 500 units of premium grade Prometheus mystery jerky packets, 6,900 units of hydration double H2O tablets, 800 sanitation kit refills.
I zone out for a bit while he rambles. It's strange to hear another human's voice up close and in person like this. After all this time, I'd gotten used to being alone.
And one Tulip Toy 5000 extreme vibrating personal massager in purple. Are these standard issue now? Whoa.
Just the name alone feels like an HR violation.
Anyway, all the comforts are home. That all sound right?
It all sounds perfectly Blair. But there's not much to do about it. Prometheus has never offered much of a selection to those of us posted out here in space. It's just part of the sacrifices you make to be a great space explorer. Sometimes you gotta rough it. Speaking of roughing it, I wonder if he likes it rough. I'm looking forward to that last one though. I nod. He shoves his clipboard and pen at me and taps the dotted line on the bottom of the paper.
Just sign here if it's all in order. And then you can just show me where the oxygen and water supply is located on the station. I'll re-up you and be on my way.
I lead into the supply room. The tank release valve is just over there on the right. On the right side of the O2 machine, next to the main electrical planet.
Gotcha. Appreciate it. Man, not used to these older models.
The newer station models are much different.
Oh yeah, you should see those babies. State of the art they are. Some of the 4-man stations even have rec rooms. Do you like Mash Brothers, Antonio Kart? They got the classics.
Rec rooms? 4-man? Just how short of a stick did I pull here? What the hell, corporate overlords? Does my labor mean nothing to you? Yes, that's right. On second thought, don't answer that.
Once I even saw one that had massage units. Just press a button and let those little robotic tentacles melt all your stress away.
Tentacles? Tentacles?
Oh boy, what I wouldn't do for one of those right about now. I gotta tell you, these little transport pods could use a little more leg room.
The worker drags the O2 supply cart over to the other side of the room and approaches a loading mechanism.
Sure, they're faster than light speed and all. But wow, you should have seen my last x-ray. My vertebrae are doing things the medical field has never even considered.
I'll make your vertebrae do things that the medical field would never consider when I bend you over.
But when duty calls, I answer. All for the sake of humanity, right?
As he talks, he reaches for the release valve and... Right past it. Oh, you just missed it. It's to your left. There you are. He moves too quickly for me to see much, but with a lunge, he grabs a lever and pulls. Wait, don't touch that! There's a horrible electric stuttering sound, and then all the lights in the station flicker out. We're engulfed by complete and total darkness. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Okay, don't panic. I know it was an accident, just flip it back on and everything should be alright. Hello? Can you hear me? Guy? Do you understand what you've done? His voice is suddenly much closer than it was before, echoing in the silence. I flinch back, my heart racing. What? What I've done? You were the one who killed the lights. You know what I mean, Yinny? Oh my god, he's crazy. That was totally on purpose, right? God, Yinny, this is why we don't talk to strangers. He's that sick of his job? Is he taking it out on me? Hello? Unionize, strike, protest, anything but this. Violence is not the answer, delivery man. I drop into a defensive stance. As a communications officer, my training included some basic self-defense. It will just have to do. If all else fails, go for the crotch. But my feet start lifting off the floor. He's cut off the power to the whole station, which means that the gravity and oxygen systems. Are you insane? You'd kill us both. Just listen, we don't have much time. We would have plenty of time to chat if you hadn't. My name is Atlas. I had to cut the power so we wouldn't be monitored. We can speak freely, but I'll be brief. Do you understand? I'm not here to hurt you. I lead a resistance group based on Earth. We're working to take down Prometheus Corporation whenever it takes. Ooh. Oh, I love a rebel. Whoa, wait. Take down Prometheus Corp. He's even more insane than I thought. His voice is unwavering but calm, and he pushes on intently. Why'd you tell them about the aliens? It's my job. If it's your job, then you know full well that Prometheus isn't trustworthy. Do you know what they're gonna do now? Have you ever even thought about why they want to make extraterrestrial contact so badly? The reality is, I try not to think about it. I have no doubt that the motivations of the company are different from my own childish dreams. But part of the job, no part of staying sane up here is believing that's for the right reason. That we're helping humanity, giving humanity a future. What else could I do? Our mission is to discover the secrets of the universe and unite the cosmos. Don't give me that regurgitated crap. He sounds angry now, a bite in his tone. It's time to snap out of your daydreams. Prometheus couldn't care less about intergalactic relations and universal peace. They want one thing, power, and they'll use force to get it. Men like Reeves, they don't stop at anything. Unite the cosmos. And what exactly do you suppose that unification looks like? The International Board of Spacefaring Endeavors would never condone any violence. It's supposed to be for the betterment of humanity. It's supposed to be scientific, not... The IBSE is in Reeves' pocket. If you've been on Earth at any point in the last 6 years, you know it. Things have changed down there, little astronaut, and not for the better. Call me little astronaut again. It doesn't matter how bad things get. I'm not giving up on humanity. And neither am I. Hell, I've just stuck my neck out time and time again just to give humanity a fighting chance. Do you think the war that Prometheus Corp will bring upon us is for humanity? That it will save people? No. That war will be the final nail in the coffin for mankind and our planet. War? What war? Prometheus Corp is coming to colonize their planet, and likely soon. And I can bet you anything that these extraterrestrials aren't just gonna take it lying down. None of the legends are any indication. I shiver, remembering the little bits that Jupiter and Mars had told me about their past and their war with the Titans. If that's true, then it will be bloodshed. They've been preparing this for years, siphoning funding to build weapons. I know, my group keeps an eye on all their movements. How long ago did you notice they stopped resupplying you as frequently? Stop answering your maintenance orders. His voice softens. Grave. How long ago did they leave you up here with the corpse in your med fridge? Just how long was he snooping around the station before he woke me up? Judy. She didn't make it. We didn't have the supplies to treat her and they wouldn't send any aid. I blinked back tears, thinking of those miserable days at the end when she reassured me weakly over and over again that it wasn't my fault. I tried everything I could. My voice is hardly a whisper. Atlas sighs. I'm sorry I am. But what they did to you doesn't even scratch the surface of what they got planned for those unsuspecting Olympians. How do I know you're telling the truth? How can I trust you? It's not like you've given me a whole lot of reasons so far. You've got no choice. No choice. That's the second time I've heard that. These people, this resistance group, can I really be sure that they're any different from Reeves and Prometheus Corp? What if this is a trick? I shake my head. A dull pain has started in my temple and is worsening by the second. I don't know anything anymore. But, you're right. I knew I shouldn't have told them after I did it, but I just couldn't face it. The way Reeves spoke about it, it's unsettling. If you knew, why didn't you? I don't know about you, but I couldn't look death in the face long enough to spit in it. I was scared, okay? Cut me some slack, I want to do what's right. Isn't it enough that I regret it? Plus, I was so relieved to learn that they were unabandoning me. But do you know how long I've been ignoring the slow approach of my death? I watch Atlas bite back some sort of emotion. Fair enough, listen. I get you're new to... He gestures vaguely. Rebelling. But I can tell you're braver than you give yourself credit for. Our hail code is 5304. Don't forget it, because I won't write it down. I can't leave a trace. It's a secure line. Well, you can contact me when you finally feel like spitting in Death's face. Okay? Don't be rude. Atlas slams the power switch back on, and we come crashing down onto the floor as the artificial gravity kicks in. I heave a deep gasp in, sweet oxygen flooding my lungs. I hadn't realized how thin the air had gotten until now. Oops. Sorry about that. Must have hit the wrong switch. He stands up and begins genuinely restocking the supplies, whistling as he works as if nothing had ever happened. Soon enough, he's leaving just like that. Good luck. Remember everything we went over in the supply room. For the good of survival. Oh, and you dropped this. He holds out his hand. I turn up my palm to accept it. He presses something cold, small and metallic into my hand and closes my fist over it. Be careful with that. You don't want to lose it. I watch the airlock doors close behind him and listen to his ship depart with equal parts dread and anticipation settling in my stomach. I sigh and collapse into my chair as soon as I get back to the control room. What honestly just happened? I had no idea there might be resistance groups like that still on Earth. To think that people are willing to stand up to such giant like Prometheus and Atlas. The way he got through all my defenses so easily, he's a force to be reckoned with. My head is a complete jumble. I need a distraction before I can really process any of that. I look over at the comms console and see an unread message. You've been quiet today. What you up to? Well, something kind of weird happened. Are you okay? What happened? There was an incident with the station's power. It totally shut off for a few minutes. Whoa, scary. Just randomly. I'm not even sure how to explain what happened. But you're okay now. Yeah, everything's back to normal, I think. Me when I lie. But the good news is, more supplies got delivered today. No more slowly dying alone in space. Yay, the bare minimum. Congratulations on not slowly dying alone in the vast expanse of space with no one to hear your cries for help. Thanks, Mars, means a lot. Still, some timing they have. They abandoned you for years and now they're resupplying you out of nowhere. Oh yeah, good point. Why the heck are they suddenly helping you now? Maybe I want Employee of the Month. Or maybe the union? Do we have a union? By the way, it's done now. What is a union? It's when you get workers' rights. And health insurance? I'm more into workers' wrongs, personally. You would be, wouldn't you? Hey, what are you implying? Let's stop talking about you. Excuse me? You seem upset, kitten. Let me guess, you missed me. Fear not, I can fix this for you. What are we thinking? Chest, quads, triceps? Do us all a favor and refrain. I don't know, a peek at Sky Daddy's bulging quads always brightens my day. It might work. If I wanted to see major muscle groups, I could just look in a mirror. Wow, bragging much? I'd call your muscle groups minor at best. Ouch! Can we get back on topic? Deflect, soy boy, deflect. Oh my god. A soy boy, really? Your age is showing. So, do you prefer soy boy or manlet? Look who's talking. I should be asking you that. Jupiter, Mars is bullying me again. Anyway, actually, I guess I'm a bit upset. On top of everything, I just remembered I still haven't held a funeral for Buzz. Buzz! How could we forget? We had to give him a proper send-off. Would you like us to say some words? It would only be right. It's what Buzz would have wanted. I'm not participating in this. Don't be so insensitive, Red. You need our support right now. Just so you know, I'm happy to lend my services. Yes, I know. I'm aware. Which would be? You know. Guys, this is serious. Oh, this is silly. She's dead. Buzz is dead and you're laughing. You didn't even send flowers. Oh my god, he didn't even send flowers. Womp womp. In front of the family? What family? Listen, do you want Mercury to give the eulogy? Hey! No, really, but that doesn't mean you can't do it. You want me to give the eulogy for the dead vibrator? Me? No, I hear how it sounds now. I'll do it. We are gathered here today to celebrate the life of a fallen friend, a fallen soldier. Brave Buzz has served many long years of bringing comfort and 10 modes of stress relief to Yinny. Buzz could physically no longer stay by your side, but he lives on in our hearts and in the memories of past orgasms. A loyal companion to the last, may he be put to rest now among the stars. Farewell, Buzz. Now isn't that nice? Can you imagine if in like the ending where we actually have to fight Prometheus, they had there's like a fault in their spaceship and it gets jammed by something very small that like malfunctions the system, and it's actually just Buzz floating in space that managed to make it into like a crucial component into their ship? That'd be so funny. Dude, that was actually like good. What the heck? I actually teared up a little. I think my heart went doki doki for real there for a minute. Buzz the hero. Buzz, bro, you should do this for a living. That's not how this works. That's not how anything works. But it could be. You're supposed to know the person you're giving the eulogy for. You can't just give them for random people. Wait, are you implying you knew Buzz? Personally? Biblically? Biblically? That sounds vaguely familiar. That doesn't even make sense. What, can I teleport now? I don't know. Can you? Maybe someday you'll find out. Sleep with one eye open. Nothing personnel, kid. I usually sleep with both eyes open, actually. And it's freaking terrifying. Please stop doing that. And here I thought the red eyes are just from staying up late looking at screens. Well, it's not from that. Speaking of sleeping, I've had a long day. Night, darling. Have sweet dreams of me. More like nightmares. Night-night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedworm suck your brains out through your nose.
Now you're just making shit up.
Good night. Sleep well. I tuck myself into bed, wrapping myself tighter in my jacket and pull my thin blanket up to my chin. Buzz sits in a little box in the corner, buried neatly under empty ration wrappers. I even folded a few like flowers while the boys chatted. It really was a nice service, even if it was mostly a joke. I giggled to myself in the dark. Mars, you can be surprisingly earnest sometimes after all. I quickly drift to sleep, dreaming of nothing at all for once. The next morning turns out to be a chaotic one. I slept like a baby, but I've had to spend the whole morning running diagnostics and making repairs to the ship. Or trying to anyway. After the reboot yesterday, the navigation systems have been funky. I've deviated from the usual orbit about 8 degrees, meaning I'm going to be floating through completely new areas of space. I've been fiddling around with the wires under the main navigation panel for hours, but I just can't figure out what's wrong. Ugh, I'm a communications officer, not an engineer. I'm not trained for this. Judy would have known. I should probably send a message about it to headquarters. Maybe they can send an update to fix it. I put my tools away and wipe my hands off on my pants going to stand. Crash. Alert. Impact. Alert. Impact. Everything shakes violently and I'm thrown across the room, my back slamming against the far wall and my skull cracks unpleasantly against the hard metal. My vision spins as I scramble to my feet, squeezing my eyes shut to stop the kaleidoscope of flashing colors. I just have to get to the comms panel. I need to contact someone. Anyone. Headquarters should already know about the impact, based on the automatic reporting systems. I need to send an SOS as well so they know I'm alive. I'm not entirely convinced they wouldn't just assume I'm cooked and leave me out here, especially since they already know about the Olympians. Crawling across the floor as the station continues to shake violently, I eventually reach the console and haul myself up. I slam open the communications button as hard as I can. Mayday, mayday, mayday! This is SS Voyager, spacecraft designation number 800813. I just realized that says boobies. I know we're in a crisis at the moment, but that says boobies. We've experienced an impact. Nothing but static comes through the other side. I'm not getting any of the normal signals that the message has been sent at all. I feel the blood drain from my face and my hands begin to shake. Please no. Please tell me the asteroid or whatever it was that hit me didn't take out my comms too. This can't be happening. Mayday, mayday, mayday. I repeat, we've been hit. The comms fritz and squeal. I rip my headset off and throw it, a scream of frustration leaving me. Why does nothing on this godforsaken station ever work? Screw it. Screw HQ. Screw this stupid ship. Screw space exploration. All that other junk. I kick the console, denting the panel. Ow! What the hell? These boots are supposed to be steel reinforced. Corporate is so cheap. Nursing my throbbing toe, I begin to smell smoke, the telltale sign of an electrical fire likely spreading from the impact site. Shit. I need to do something fast. I slam my hand onto the keyboard, the screen lighting up in front of me. I'm typing before my mind can even fully form the words, adrenaline coursing through my systems. Please help me. Please. This isn't a joke. I don't know what to do.
What's going on?
Something hit my ship and it's on fire. I don't know how much time I have. All my systems are compromised. I can't believe I'm getting through to you right now.
Leave it to me.
I can't even send you my coordinates. My nav system went down after the power cycled. I'm totally lost. Not when I'm around. There's not a spacecraft in this universe or the next that I can't find. I'm already running the search.
Just stay alive until we reach you. Don't let me down.
Aww. I love Mars. I don't know what to do. What the hell do I do? The smoke is getting thicker.
Whoa, slow down, Space Cowboy.
Oh, Space Cowboy.
You know what to do. Remember your training? What's the first step in an emergency? I know you know this.
Crap. The steps in an emergency. The first thing is, equip your full suit, helmet, and oxygen supply.
There you are. See? I knew you had it. Relax and do what you have to do, little human. Mercury will find you. We'll be there before you know it.
But what if you can't get there in time? What if you're too late?
Darling, I always come where you need me. Don't you worry your pretty head.
Man.
Are you freaking serious right now, Jupiter? Just lightening the mood. This isn't a mood that you can just lighten with dick jokes, asshole. Would it kill you to take anything seriously for once in your life? Oh, and what are you doing to help, Because panicking and worrying her more won't do much. Just so you know. Just to inform you, since you apparently lack all self-awareness. Not you, Yinny. You're doing great. That's a fat load of BS coming from you. Both of you. Shut the hell up. Yinny, go. I'm locking in on your location as we speak. We'll be there before you know it. My final flight kicks into gear, and I shove myself out of my chair and run to equip my suit. Activating the helmet's filters once it's on to take care of the smoke and looking around for exits. Pushing through the smoke, I run to try and save some of the rations. I still can't find the source of the fire and the smoke is difficult to see through, but years of living the same tiny space have paid off. I'm able to navigate mostly without my sight throughout the station. As I move, I begin to just barely make out where the smoke is thickest. It seems to be coming from the supply stores. Shit, so much for the rations. I hit the emergency door locks and isolate the main control room, supply room and sleeping pod from the hallway. That should stop the fire from spreading too much and damaging anything else.
But just as the door is closing, bang! The boom is so loud it dulls my hearing to a sharp ringing noise, and I see metal shrapnel from the door fly towards me. I curl in on myself to shield my organs, but some of it pierces through the tough fabric of my suit. I have no idea if it broke all the way through, or if it's ruined the airtight seal. If it has, I'm effectively screwed. Luckily, I don't feel any pain or cuts. Hopefully that's not just because of the adrenaline. A weightless feeling overtakes me as I begin to float, and I know that the explosion took out the climate control systems, which means it also probably ruptured the oxygen supply. Oh god. I desperately attempt the controls of my zero-gravity gear to maneuver further away from the explosion site, but they're unresponsive. I guess since I never left the space station, and regular visits from the HQ stopped a while ago, none of my gear has been properly maintained. I'm completely stuck. I can't move and the fire is spreading fast, fueled by the release of oxygen from the supply tanks into the station atmosphere. The fire has become a massive wall creeping towards me. All I can do is stare at it, numbness creeping down my limbs, trying desperately not to hyperventilate and waste what little oxygen I have left in the tank strapped to my back. Distantly, I hear another series of booms. It must be another explosion. A chain reaction. There's nothing left. Even if the fire ran out of oxygen and stopped, that'd mean I'm out of oxygen too. No comms, no supplies, no hope. This is it. Controlling my breathing becomes almost impossible. Even with all I've been through in this job, I never felt a panic quite like this. This is gonna be it for me. All my dreams. Everything. It's over. I never envisioned it would go like this. I never thought I'd be so alone. I close my eyes, not able to face the encroaching fire head-on as it comes ever closer. There's nothing I can do. At least I got to meet them. Mars, Mercury, Jupiter. Tears come to my eyes while remembering their goofy banter. Their weird yet sweet sides I got to see once they opened up a little. The completely stupid yet somehow perfect way we met. They saved me from a slow death with a dumb porn ad. I know I've been so grateful for a bunch of idiots in my whole life. They brought joy and companionship and fun when I never thought I'd find it again. They comforted me and helped me at every turn through the loss of my dear Buzz. And then I went and betrayed them. I won't even get a chance to make it right now. Prometheus will come to Olympia and then... It's not fair. I'm so sorry. I held on as long as I could. Hang on. What? Was that a voice? Hang on, Yandere. We're coming. It is. That voice sounds so familiar, but it can't be. It's only been a handful of minutes since I messaged them. There's no way. But hope seizes my fragile little heart, and I muster all the strength left in my lungs and scream as loud as I can through the transponder on my helmet. Here! I'm over here! There's a commotion from behind the airlock door that leads outside the station. Beyond is nothing but empty space. Surely they're not... Aggressive revving noises emanate from outside the space station. Is that... No way. I see the tip of a massive chainsaw break through the metal door. Okay, maybe it's not them. Huh? What the hell? What is that thing made of? These doors are supposed to be impenetrable by common weaponry. What the hell is going on right now? Is this an imposter? Have I been catfished? Trapped between the wall of the fire and the door, I can do nothing but watch. When the chainsaw finishes cutting through, the doors come busting down. Through the sparks and ash and smoke, I see 3 figures approaching me. Oh my god. Over here. Mars looks so hot. I'm gonna die. I have the biggest crush on Mars. I'm actually gonna perish. He's so my type. I'm gone. I'm dead. He's so cute. They're all so cute. They're all so adorable. Look at them. But Mars though, look at this man aura farming. My god. Yandere, we're here. Hang in there. Whoa there, don't pass out on us. We need to get her out of here. Now. Oh, they've all come to save me. Maybe it's out of relief. Or maybe it's because of smoke inhalation. But I can't seem to keep my eyes open. Whoa, Yandere, stay with us. I feel somebody's hands lift me carefully into their arms. I hear one last voice before I lose consciousness entirely, but I can't quite make out which of them it belongs to. I've got you. Let's go home, Yandere. And that is the end of the demo. This is such a good game. Alright, I want to get the bad ending too. Stay silent. I hesitate. Between my hesitation and the billions of miles home, there's a click and a dial tone. I call back again and again. The number you have reached is no longer in service. Please? I tear the headphones from my head, throwing them across the room and punching the console. Damn it! I scream and curse, kicking and punching the console, hot tears of frustration filling my vision and spilling down my cheeks. I keep going until I can't feel my hands, till my knuckles are sore and bleeding. I slump against the console, my back sliding down against the cabinets until I hit the cold floor. My strangled sobs sound pathetic in the emptiness of my tomb. That's it. It's over. I'm about to log into the chat app to tell the boys. The aliens goodbye. Their silly antics would ease me in the final moments of my life. At least I wouldn't die alone. As soon as I think about it, the power to the station shuts off. It's so unnervingly quiet. No. Not like this. No, please. I can't tell if it's a result of the oxygen being shut off or the shock of it all. But I'm so goddamn cold. I try to take breaths, but it's unsatisfying. Like breathing through a blanket I couldn't pull away. Would anyone know I was up here? Would they care? Would Jupiter, Mercury, and Mars miss me? I wonder how long it would take. It's getting harder to keep my eyes open. I think I'll just close them for a bit. Game over. Damn it, I died! Well, I mean, I didn't want the death ending, so I'm glad I got it. But this was so good. This was incredible. I loved the characters so much. The backgrounds, the art direction, the GUI, the writing was so humorous. Like, everything was so good. Oh my gosh, the game made me laugh so much, and they made the characters so incredibly endearing. I can't wait to play more of this and experience more of this as well. This is absolutely amazing. I loved how they set up Prometheus Corp as like the evil entity as well. Despite it being like a campy game, you can still feel how emotional it was, especially when you delved into how callous and disgusting the corporation treated you. It was incredible. Oh my gosh, I have so many like wonderful thoughts and feelings about this game. This is definitely going into my top 10, like no questions whatsoever. This was so much fun. I adore chat sim games, but I love them especially when they're also like paired with like a traditional visual novel format. So there's like the chat sim portion, and then there's also like the IRL like sprite in front of you. I think that was really good. This was so creative. Putting the rebellion in there as well was a really nice touch. I can't wait to see what's going to happen when they come back in the future, because I'm very excited to see them. This was incredible. Definitely check it out. Definitely support the devs. I highly recommend downloading this and playing it. I am in awe at how much fun this was. The whole time I was playing this, I was just so happy and having such a lovely time. The devs did an amazing job. Like seriously, you can just tell that so much love and care was put into every single component. Because every component of this game fits together so well. It's like a puzzle piece, and it all puts together in the same like theme, and it just makes like the most wonderful masterpiece at the end of it. It's so good. Every single little bit complements each other, like the music, the GUI, the art, the characters, the way it's written. Like, it's phenomenal. So good. I can't wait to play more of this. But thank you so much for being here, guys. If you guys like this, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. Also, if you want exclusive content from me, such as exclusive playthroughs, uncut reactions to spicy scenes, and also spicy art that I do, feel free to check out my Patreon. Link is in the description box below. But that's all for now. Thank you so much for being here and experiencing this wonderful game with me. And until next time, take care.